Hey guys, Clint here with East Texas Smoker Company, and I want to give y'all a kind of full how-to on this trailer to kind of show y'all around some little advice and stuff. So first thing, opening the awnings. The inside awning, because it has a triple awning setup and the way everything is, this awning and same on the other side, and this awning close first, and then your middle awning closes. It has to be that way on this setup just because of sometimes where we have to put the poles and the latches on stuff. These are just basically basic latches, guys. Lock over and lock in place, pretty simple. What else we got? So we got flagpole holders up here, guys. These things will screw in and lock in a flagpole if y'all want, or a PVC pipe, whatever y'all want to put in them. You do have electrical boxes throughout this guy. On, off, simple, y'all are electric company. Hand wash sink, and I'll show you how to work any of the hot water heaters and other stuff shortly. This is your latch. Make sure it's locked before you go down the road. Of course, you have storage underneath there. That unlocks it also. Make sure it locks in place good before you head down the road. Your keys for your 5-door toolbox are in another box. You have keys for this guy. I think it's actually, yeah, the keys for this are here. Same on the other box. Now you have a battery in here. It has an inverter or a converter on it. Your battery is charged whenever when your extension cord is plugged in. So for maintaining the battery while you're storing it or not using it, let's keep that guy plugged in to keep your battery fresh. It does have amps and kicker stereo system. You can Bluetooth to this guy. You do have your 2 TV mounts up top with plug right there for both TVs that you want to mount up there. This guy does fold down for access inside of here. Pretty simple, standard. You can make a gate or a step. I'm more prone to the step, basically. You can just step up there and load stuff, but you can make it a ramp and kick it all the way over. Boiler burner, just light it with a little stick lighter. Self-explanatory. Your needle valve's right there. This guy, so he needs to be seasoned when y'all get it. Once y'all get it, I would definitely so you probably need to take spray pan, and this is the same for your pit. Spray pan works great. You might wire brush it one good time. Spray pan the crap out of it and burn it on there really hot and heavy when you're seasoning it. I know y'all said y'all were going to do that this weekend. Include that in your seasoning part of it also. And then when you're done, just lift that guy up. Pretty simple, guys. Love these things. Y'all will too. Of course, for ash clean out, open that guy out. Just get you a little shovel. Same on your firebox over there. You do have tabs here if y'all want to put padlocks on it or something. Y'all can. The same on the doors. So some important stuff about this guy. Very, very important. So on a reverse smoker, if y'all have never used one, you have 2 plates inside of here. They act as 1 plate. It's right here. Here, you can scoot back, Morgan. I'm going to show you. So you have 2 plates. They act as one. They're going to overlap each other right here in the middle. Okay. And then you have a lip right here that is basically, you want to make sure that that guy is up on top of that lip right there, and then basically overlapping here, and then they're going to span to about right here. They assume it's kind of 1 plate. We make it as 2 so for easier clean out and stuff. So when y'all get it and y'all's first time y'all use it, and once it gets all greased up, it will be much easier on that kind of stuff to use. So once you get it all greased up and kind of seasoned and everything, those plates shouldn't slide around on moving it and stuff. But check them every once in a while. Inevitably, you'll see a little bit of flame come through here if that plate slides. Just check it and keep an eye on it. Yeah, you do have a 2-inch grease drain down here. Right there. You can put a ball valve or just put a bucket under it. I always point the nose of the pit a little downhill so that thing will drain this way and not that way. On your stack, straight out, that is full closed. That's full open. I normally run it about half open. It's really about where you need it. These things run really efficiently. Kind of play with it though. Usually when I'm burning this thing in, and I don't know if I said it, so on burning it in, wire brush all your racks, spray pan everything, and then run it for about 6 hours with wood in it. But while you're burning it in, open it fully and then just start closing it until you see a little smoke come out the doors, and then back off just a hair. And that's about where you want to be at most all the time. If you want to come around here, y'all do have an out-of-state buyer tag. We're going to give you all the tags and everything to register this thing. We did get y'all's extra wide warming box like y'all wanted. Hit all this with spray pan also, and then wire brush all your racks. Same. Insulated firebox. So on this guy, you have a log starter right here. The easiest way to get a fire going, guys. And now y'all can use charcoal, but if you're going to use just wood, take a log, like a fat log that you can find, bump it against this wall where your log starter is over here, run it this way, and then log, make a lean-to basically for that flame to shoot under, because this log starter will shoot a flame all the way across this firebox. It'll sound like a jet engine. There is a warning label right here. Do not close that door with that log starter on. It's just to light the fire. Once you get the fire going, you can close the door. It does not take much on this guy. You're going to turn it about 1 to 2 turns open to really run this pit at 250 roughly. You can play with that kind of stuff and open it all the way, kind of get used to it, but it doesn't take much. You want to get a good bed of coals before you close that thing down. I usually take about 5 sticks, burn it down a little bit, and then throw like 2 or 3 more sticks back on top of that and let that burn down for another 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'm ready to close it all up. So it takes a little bit to get a good bed of coals, unless you start with coals and throw wood on top. It does make it a little easier sometimes. Rectech RT2500, it's all got outdoor plugs and stuff all wired in. Your buckets are inside of here. Your instruction manual and your probes are with all your paperwork, which there's a ton of for everything. Season this guy up the same way, guys. I think Paul said that he has one of these at his house that he loves and uses, so I don't think that's going to be a whole lot of explanation for me to get y'all going on that. Should be pretty self-explanatory. Of course, this guy, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, push it down. Once it clicks like that, that's actually your igniter. So basically, just turn your propane on, make sure it's all on the front, turn this guy on, click, should light. Pretty simple. I love these guys, heavy duty. You'll get a lot of use out of that. This guy, so it does have a needle valve down here. You have to make sure it's on to turn this on, mainly because it has pilots. So if we leave that on and we turn this off, your pilot will leak all your gas out really slowly and you'll end up with empty bottles. So unless you're using it, turn that off. But when you're ready to use it, turn that on. Take a stick lighter and stick it in there and light your pilot. And then you're ready to go. Just kick that to the on position. Pretty simple. Season this guy. You know, there's a lot of good videos out there how to keep these things seasoned and cleaned and scraped off, and you know, use water to kind of clean it and then re-season it every time. You know, there's a process to it, but there's tons of videos out there that I don't probably need to get into. This guy, it does have 4 baskets. It has a lock on the side of it, just as well as those both have locks on both those doors. These things actually fold in to go down the road, and then you just lock them into place. Pretty simple. It does have a drain under here, and then of course needle valve here. You'll light right here with a stick lighter inside of here. Turn the needle valve on. You'll hear it. It'll sound like a jet engine when it kicks on. I'm sure some of y'all have used these before. And then just lock that guy in. I will tell you, there are some grease buckets you can buy on Amazon. I think there's a 10-gallon one that'll hold all the grease this thing has, and it'll do it while it's hot. Look up grease bucket on Amazon. You'll thank me for that one. That way you can just dump it all in there while it's hot and just store it easily. Sink system. So you got 2 switches here, guys. That is your water pump that's over here. This is your hot water heater that's over here. You'll hear them kick on pretty simply. Oh, so that's actually your, and then this guy right here kicks on this guy up here. Got a little air in the lines. Simple. Pre-rinse unit, triple basin sink, got your hand wash over there. Everything's plumbed into gray water tanks under here, which drain right there. Your freshwater fill is right here, where you fill up your freshwater tank, and then you have a place to put a water hose right here. If you hook the water hose up like an RV, you can just turn the water pump off. You won't need it. And then if you ever do need to access, and then of course, whenever if you want hot water, click that guy on. You'll hear that thing click. Make sure you have propane turned on. It'll automatically ignite itself and get going. You do have 2 extra plugs here also, if you need to plug something in. And then over here, you do have access to your water pump and some of the plumbing under there if you ever need to get back there and mess with anything. Winterize these guys. Y'all are further up north than us. When it comes winter time, winterize it like an RV hot water heater, like an RV. There's tons of videos online on how to winterize them. We have some on our website, and I usually do one every year before winter. So yeah, winterize that system just like you would an RV. Either blow the lines out or put antifreeze, RV antifreeze in it. So yes, do that. Storage up top, all that fun stuff on your generator. So when you're starting this guy, I'll go ahead and start it for y'all. So turn it to the on position right here. It's not very complicated, but I think it works better if you start it and then turn the propane on. Oh, we don't have any propane bottles. I'm an idiot, but that's the direction you would go in. I thought it was going to crank. I was like, what's going on? Is there a problem? But we tested it all. It's working. So, but yes, I normally, it seems to work better. So you've got several regulators. These are 15 PSI regulator. I get this question. And then this dumps it down to a half PSI, and this fills the vacuum from the motor, and it basically tells the propane, hey, let's start sucking propane. But it just always seems to work better if I hit start and go like that. It'll work the other way too, but nonetheless. You do have a spare tire down there. If you're ready to use the electrical system, just under your extension cord, plug it in there, or you can plug it into a LAN, somewhere, an outlet anywhere. Got a spot for 2 30-pound or 20-pound bottles. What else? That's the basic gist, guys. If y'all ever, when y'all are registering it, I inevitably get this question. There is a VIN number stamped right here, but it's also right there as well. That one's just basically so if something ever happens to it. You do have table holders up top. This guy right here, if y'all saw that sign up top, it's slow moving, but it is going down if y'all can see that. So what else while I'm holding that guy? Of course, you got your extension cord up here, spare tire below. That's the basic gist, guys. Of course, if y'all have any questions, if y'all need anything, do not hesitate to call. If y'all don't have my number, it's 903-245-0039. I'm happy to help with anything, guys. We stand behind our product, but hopefully y'all won't have any issues. But if you do, we will get you fixed up. But other than that, guys, we appreciate it. And y'all enjoy this thing, guys. Feel free to hit me up if y'all need anything, guys. Keep it smoking.